Hey guys, this is kind of hard for me to do this video because I don't know how to I don't know what to say about this, but I'm just gonna give out my complete and honest honest word about this. So 2 days ago on July 11th, Nintendo's president Satoru Iwata dies. And when I just I would just got back from watching Jurassic World with my brother yesterday, and when I checked Twitter after that movie, I keep seeing that rest in peace Satoru Iwata. I'm like, are you serious? And when I look at Twitter, I realized it was true. He actually died. And to be honest, I wanna tear up now. In fact, I was tearing up inside because I actually couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. That he would die at the age of 55, and he died because of bile duct cancer. I hope that's right. I hope I said that right. And this was established last year. Because he mentioned, they said that he was ill and that he wasn't be able to make into any conferences or any of that other stuff during the E3 month last year. And it was kind of sad to hear that he was sick last year. Then when he got back from the Nintendo Direct, see, that's the thing. That's the only information that we got from when he was sick, because after that we didn't know anything else what's wrong with him. Like, it's weird. I guess they didn't want us to worry or something, to feel more sorry for him, but we didn't even know anything else but beyond that. Like, beyond his illness, we didn't know if he's feeling better or if he's, even more sick. And then when he got back from the Nintendo Direct, he was looking fine. And slim, by the way. He was looking slim, mate. Ooh. But anyways, like, he was looking fine. Like right here, he looks perfectly like he's okay, but but then as we know that he's getting worse, but that was like a couple of days ago that we only knew he was getting worse and worse, and yesterday it just hits us that he actually dies. And the worst thing is he dies before Miyamoto, which he's like 60 something. I don't know, but I'm not saying it's worse than dying after Miyamoto. I'm just saying, but I'm just saying that he dies at a very young age, and 55 before 60. That is kind of pretty young. Hold on. But I just wish he was still here. It's so hard to talk about. I'm talking about it, but I just wish that he could have done so many more things. Like I never knew about him, like, in my earlier childhood. Like, I didn't even know he was producing or helping with all those games like Kirby or Balloon Fight or Super Smash Bros. Melee or Pokemon. But when I first saw him in a Nintendo Direct, which was like high school or last year middle school, he always bring us that smile in his face. You know, when you first see him in a Nintendo Direct, you know, he looks happy. He always put a smile on his face, and when he pulls that directly to you, catchphrase, then he's gonna he's gonna surprise us with something. You know, I always love that. I always love when he did that directly pose to you. Like that always put a smile on my face whenever he does it. And now in the next Nintendo Direct, that won't be the same anymore. It wouldn't be the same anymore. Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's kind of hard for me to talk about now just because he died. I can't say anymore else than I am sad. I am really, really depressed. but the depression doesn't compare to what other people is feeling right now. Like everybody is tearing up. Like I'm looking at Twitter right now, and everybody's still talking about it. Like my whole tweet deck blew up like every minute. And I saw pictures, I saw quotes, I saw some inspirational speeches about him, and it's like, dang. But you know, I just had to say this. Even though he died, it is kind of sad. But at the same time, we gotta be happy about what he's done for us. You know, all the games he worked for a Nintendo. I mean, this is the same guy who, like, who in Pokemon Gold and Silver, who compressed the Johto region to add the Kanto region to, you know, bring back the nostalgia for those players. And this is the same guy who debugged Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee. And this is the same, and let me tell you the big thing he done. Well, I just looked up right now. Look up moments ago. He was the same guy while Nintendo wasn't doing good on the Wii U's release. You know, they were having financial problems. He was the same guy who cut off his salary to help with Nintendo's finances. And to be honest, he was okay with it. You know, he wasn't feeling bad about it. He was perfectly fine with cutting his finances to help Nintendo, not finances, his salary, to help with Nintendo's finances. And it just goes to show you how nice he is. Like personally, I had never met the guy. I had never even met the guy up close or even seen him, like from the distance or anything. But if you have met him, then and congratulations to you, because he looks like a really, really swell guy, and he's the kind of person, he's one of those people that just brings joy to us whenever you see him. And I didn't realize how big of an impact he made before his death. I mean, he was a big inspiration to not just gamers, but other developers or other companies as well. And I cannot tell you how appreciative I am for his work. I mean, I remember the day when my mom got me a Nintendo GameCube for Christmas. And and funny thing here, I have two GameCubes, but the other one doesn't work for some reason. But I got this GameCube that replaced the other one, and the first thing I played on it was Smash Bros. Melee. And that game by itself got me into gaming entirely. Like I had a PlayStation 2 and I had Nicktoons games, but I played all those games, but honestly I have few games on PlayStation 2. But the one company that got me into gaming was Nintendo. And I'm really proud of it, and seeing that Iwata was working on all those games, who were all of these games, well not all of them, but just these games in general, like Mario, Pokemon, Star Fox, Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, and Kirby. Those big franchises are part of my my childhood. Well, except for Zelda, because I got into it like 4 years ago. But still, it's just like to be honest with you, without Iwata, there wouldn't be a Nintendo Wii U. Well, I guess it would, but Nintendo wouldn't be exactly huge, or it wouldn't be Nintendo at all without Iwata, to be honest with you, because I don't know, like he made some big changes to the gaming communities around this world, and we wouldn't enjoy games that we are now without Iwata, because it's just one of those people that's just that kind of guy. Like he's that guy. And I know, and this is the thing that pisses me off so much. Like when Iwata died, like everyone's talking about Twitter, this is the thing that pisses me off so much. That the fact that people are still complaining about the things he done in the past, like the Wii U or the other things like that. Like even on his death, people were making jokes about him, and I don't care if there's jokes, and I kind of understand that the mistakes he made, but even on his death, you shouldn't do that. Like, and to me, if you, I don't want to be harsh to you, to not just you, harsh to those people, but if you're one of those people who are like bashing on Iwata on his death, to this very day, like you can complain about it in another time, but at this time, if you're doing this right now, then to me you're just dead to me. Honestly, to me you're just dead to me if you're still complaining about the stuff he made in the past, because if you're doing it on his death, then you shouldn't be calling yourself a person. Like how do you feel? Like, how would you feel if I started joking on whether your family member dies? Like I don't care if this is like, I don't care if I'm being emotional right now, because like I can be emotional. Well, not like girl emotional, because that's just crazy. But I'm just saying, if you're joking on someone's death in general, then you're obviously just screwed up. You gotta be respectful to those who are dead. And I know that some of you who didn't grow up knowing Iwata or didn't know who he was, but you gotta have at least played a Mario game. There's no way you could have started gaming and you didn't play a Mario game, because that to me is crazy. Because I don't know, but I just don't want to see people talking negatively about this guy on his death. That to me is just harsh. And it's just heartless of them. I really hate people who do those kind of things. And I hope that it's just you gotta be at least respectful. I mean, this is death we're talking about. Death could happen anytime. Let's be realistic. It could happen anytime. And I was commenting on this on someone else's video of Iwata, and I was saying that we have to live the life to the fullest. This is what we should do. Like, this death has taught us many things that we should be able to live as long as we have to possibly live our lives. Whether it's short or long, we must live it the way we have to live in order to enjoy it as much as possible. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, in general, the life we live now is what we should continue to live on. Like, this death, like, his death has taught us many things. And I don't know how Nintendo is going to be able to go through with this. And I don't know who's gonna be own the company while he's gone. I mean, there's two developers, what's his name? I think it was the guy who makes Zelda games. I'm not sure that's him. And there's Miyamoto. So they could, either one of them could potentially be president, but I don't think it could compare to Iwata. I'm just speechless right now. I have nothing else to. I can't speak right now because of his death. I'm honestly shocked about this. I'm still shocked right now that he's actually gone. And I wanted to cry so bad, but I'm a man. I shouldn't cry, but I've seen other people cry about this, so I could shed a tear, but I won't go bawling or anything. But you know, this is a time when we must honor what he did to us, and I am so grateful for the games I played. When you play video games, it's usually when you want to just get away from outside, from the outside world in general. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but whenever you're feeling down, or just when you're a kid, when you're just feeling down, when you're in school or something, you just always want to just play a game that just make all your worries go away. And when I play these games, when I now play these games, I will remember the work that Iwata has gave to us. And I'm just going to straight out say that I am grateful the games we have. I am gratefully grateful of the games we have. So I just want to say thank you, Mr. Iwata, for giving us Mario, giving us Zelda, giving us the Nintendo Wii U, giving us the Nintendo 3DS, and giving us Splatoon, giving us Smash Brothers, just giving us all of these wonderful things you gave to us in this gaming industry. And I'll just say that you will be greatly missed by a lot of people. And but no matter, I'm trying to figure out how do I say this. Excuse me. But even if you are gone, and I know this is gonna be cliche, your name will always be engraved in our hearts. Your name will always be engraved in our hearts. Whether it's in the game credits, where your name is on the game credits, you will always be remembered. Never forget. We will never forget you. Well, that's all I had. I guess that's all I had to say, really. And I know this has all been very sorrowful, and I know it's been, but this is something that's very, very impacting. Right? And I just hope that, we'll still get great Nintendo games, because that's what Nintendo always does, is produce great games. And I hope Iwata's legacy will continue through to other companies and just the entire world in general. Like, his legacy will carry on to other people. And I just hope that whenever I see his face, I'll put him smile. Yeah, that's all I had to say. That's sadly all I have to say right now. So this will be really hard, like extremely hard to move on, but we can't just go moping around, like, be sad about his death all the time. Like, there's a point where you had to move on, and it's tough, but we just have to. But it doesn't mean we can't forget the person for all it's done to us. So with that being said, I like to say thank you very much, Satoru Iwata. And yeah, rest in peace. May your soul be remembered by all. So take care.
I'll always remember you. Carry on dreams until they come true. Each breath that I take, each moment